57, and Resonant Rider has recruited his army of NORD HUSCALS. We're going to take them into battle and see what kind of damage they can do against the lords and castles of King Ragnar. Welcome back, everybody, to the What If series. Okay, so our first victim here is these 122 Rhodoks here. Now, obviously, I do outnumber them greatly, but unfortunately, unless you're attacking one of the capital castles, you don't really have many people to choose from when getting someone to match your size unless you find a king. But so early on in the game, it's unlikely that's going to happen. But let's take a quick look at these NORD HUSCALS. These guys are pretty strong, to say the least. They have 11 strength, 17 agility, 10 intelligence, and 10 charisma. Their Iron Flesh and Power Strike are level-headed on 7, and Power Throw with 5 to throw those axes. They've also got really good athletics. They're going to be the bloody Nordic Usain Bolt running across the battlefield towards the enemies. So let's get into it. I am Count Larquin, a vassal of the Kingdom of Rhodoks and Lord of Elgron Castle. Let us ronker these lads. Right, so our army is pretty strong, to say the least. I'm not gonna lie there, we have a pretty big army, and of course, with this custom banner, I made this yesterday, and I'm really liking it. It looks really awesome on the shields, kind of fits pretty well. But here we have our NORD HUSCALs looking pretty badass. Charging up is the leader of the enemy here. He's coming up, seeing what kind of damage he's going to do. He's actually killed one of my NORD HUSCALs, which is not very nice. Right, so let's go and see if we can take this dude out. He has actually been dismounted, which is kind of bad for him because he has absolutely just been ronkered. Right, we're going to tell my men to charge in, and let's see where we can go from there. Right, charge in, dudes. Charge in, my boys. Right, let's get into battle, shall we? Gonna charge down these enemies pretty good. We've got our charger coming in for the charge. Here we go, getting right in there with our long axe. We probably want to wait for our NORD HUSCALs though as well. Here they come, throwing their axes, getting into battle. Here we go, axe throwing. They are taking some damage from the enemy, but nothing too bad. We are taking quite a bit of a beating from these guys. We're probably going to have to get out of here. They have a lot of men. Let's do some shooting from the back for now. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is looking okay. It's looking okay. Our HUSCALs are coming in, and they're going to be seeing what kind of damage they can do now. Here they come. More axes being thrown in on the enemy. I'm just going to come in here and see if I can help and charge in with my charger, because obviously that is what they're best for. Okay, we seem to be pretty much swarming, and I'm kind of stuck in the middle of all the enemies now. But it seems like that is a victory for us on this day. We are victorious. Good job, NORD HUSCALs. So what did we do in that battle? It seems like we didn't really lose anyone. I mean, we had 3 that were casualties. 1 was killed. I think that was the guy right at the beginning with the enemy leader. But other than that, I seem like we did a pretty good job of taking them out. I'm pretty happy with that. But how can these guys go up against a castle? This is Valuka. This is the Kingdom of the Rhodoks Castle, and they have 279 men. They have 29 crossbowmen, 72 trained crossbowmen, 1 tribesman, 23 spearmen, 40 veteran crossbowmen, 66 trained spears, some sharpshooters, sergeants, and veteran spears in there as well. This is going to be a tricky one, but it looks like we might have to just take the risk and go for it anyway. So let's prepare ladders to attack the walls. Let's do this. We have 300 men still, and I can't wait to see how we do in this battle. Let's lead our soldiers in an assault. Let's get them straight up there onto the castle. Here we go. Here come our NORD HUSCALs. So the enemy are actually shooting down from above there. It looks like they might be able to get a few shots on our HUSCALs to start with, but maybe we'll be able to do better once we get up there. Charging up the ladder we go. It's a little bit of a mosh pit at the bottom. Oh well, we can probably get up there if we just keep pushing. Right, let's get some sorted. So I'm gonna see if I can actually shoot anyone from down here with my bow and arrow. I mean, obviously I do have the reticle turned off, which looks absolutely epic, but it is not great for shooting, so I'm probably gonna have to get up there even though my men are doing a pretty good job on their own, it looks like. I did just see one die there, though. Looking at the slices there, the Rhodok spearmen just can't handle it. Their spears just aren't tough enough to take out all of these NORD HUSCALs. They're taking a lot of damage. Now, obviously, it's going to be a lot easier once I can get all my men up there, obviously, because I'm still stuck down at the bottom, which you know, it is not a great thing for trying to get kills, to say the least. Let's see, is there any other way of getting up? I feel like I'm just going to be stuck down here forever, and we're going to miss everything that's going on up there. I think we're probably going to be taking these stairs pretty soon, though. It looks like our men are doing a very good job of taking these stairs from the enemy. I mean, our guys do have the superior strength in melee, and the guys that are defending just can't really handle against these massive axes. We can just see my men pushing down here. They really are doing a lot of damage. I mean, I am losing quite a few guys, but nowhere near the amount that these Rhodoks are losing. And as you can see, these custom shields look absolutely awesome on the Rhodok HUSCALs. There is men falling every which way. Dead bodies lying all around. What can be done in a situation like this? Coming down the edge of here, maybe, just maybe, we can be able to take this at some point very soon. I mean, the bodies are starting to pile up from the enemies as well. Right, so I've just about made it up, I think. I'm gonna... Ooh. Looks like most of the crossbowmen are over there. Can I make the jump? Just about. My men seem to be doing a pretty decent job, to say the least. I mean, okay, let's try and help my guys here without falling off. Coming in with our great long axe, one hit killing these lads. There we go, getting all the kills here. Great job, great job. I am actually improving my skills, not that I need to, because most of the skills on here have been completely modded in, and I do not want to use my lance on here. Here we go, this guy does not know what is coming for him. There he goes. Taken out. Is that a victory? Is that a victory? I do not know. We only have a few guys left of the enemy. Looks like they're going to be pretty much taken down now. The last guy is actually stuck on the side of the wall, which is interesting. So I'm going to go and see if I can take him out myself now. So he's dead. Oh, there he is, fallen off the side of the wall. That is a victory to my men. That is a great victory indeed. These HUSCALs know that they are victorious, and they know that no one can beat them back, because this is probably one of the mightiest armies in Mount and Blade. I mean, now with Volusia under our belt, we have 2,920 men garrisoning it, so it looks like no one's going to be taking that for quite some time, so we can continue on our journey to find out the power of these NORD HUSCALs. What happens if we go up against our own kind? Here is King Ragnar's army, and it looks like he's got quite the force behind him. But let's hope these NORD HUSCALs can do what they need to kill this army, and let's get into the battle. Here, of course, my NORD HUSCALs are coming in force into the charge. Let's hope we can put off against their brothering, and they won't defend their allies here, because hopefully they are loyal to me and not their NORD HUSCAL race. Here we actually have arrows coming in already from the enemy. Let's hope they don't pick off my guys before I'm able to do a lot of damage. And my god, that is a lot of men. So the charge has been given, and in come the NORD HUSCALs. They're going to try and do their best damage against King Ragnar, and I'm gonna be able to witness this in all its power and glory. Right, so I'm just gonna see if I can weaken up the enemy just a little bit here. Coming in. Okay, I was able to knock a few guys over, but yeah, that's not the greatest. Oh my god, I probably should get out of here. Right, let's get out of here. This is not the easiest way of doing it. Okay, here come my NORD HUSCALs doing their thing. Let's see if we can take out a few over here on my own. Unfortunately, this polearm doesn't... Well, this is a long axe, but it doesn't work very well on horseback. Right, my NORD HUSCALs are actually trying to get up here, take the hill from the enemy. I mean, this Nordic army are doing a pretty good job of defending the hill, but will it be enough? It looks like a lot of their men are a lot weaker armored and can't really take many hits against my NORD HUSCALs, just from the sheer power behind these guys. There really isn't much armor on these Nord huntsmen here either. I mean, these spiked long axes coming through is just sheer damage towards the enemy. Here we go, mowing down the enemy, mowing them down as we go. Just taking a look at the damage here. We are really starting to push them through. I mean, they were holding the top of the hill at one point, but it looks like we've been able to take that from them. And now we're actually pushing down off the top of the hill. I mean, there is a lot of action going on here. We can see these guys trying to knock their arrows into their bows, and down come the axes upon here. This guy did not take much of a beating there. He just took a javelin to his crotchal area. Right, so hopefully our guys will be able to push down now. I mean, a lot of them seem to be over there. Yeah, it looks like we've been able to clear out these guys. They do have a lot of archers though, but unfortunately for them, archers aren't great against the might of the Nord army. Nord HUSCALS do have these massive shields, and they're able to use them to their advantage, especially against archers. Where it looks like the Nord army is in full retreat here. They seem like they're not going to be able to do anything against my power of the Nord HUSCALS. But will these two guys escape? I'm going to see if I can go and try and charge them. Oh, it looks like they're turning around. Is that? Yeah, it looks like they're trying to turn around. Right, I'm going to try and get these guys. Right, it doesn't look like they are going to be surviving for much longer, so I'm going to try and hunt down this last man here. Where is he? Here he is. Oh, there's a whole wave of them. Here are the reinforcements. Looks like we've still got quite a bit of a beating to go. Coming in the final clash of Nord infantry versus Nord HUSCALS. The real battle is here. Trying to make this last stand against the enemy. Brutal, but beautiful at the same time. I love this so much. And here we go. The final beating down. I'm going to see if I can get any more kills in here. This is such a hard weapon to use. I probably should just use my bow, actually. Let's see if we can hunt down. Oh, here goes an axe throw. Oh, no, he didn't quite hit him with his axe throw. Maybe someone else can get a cool axe throw on this dude. It's going to be quite hard to shoot him, though, with my non-existent reticle. Oh, there we go. I actually got a hit on him. Yeah, let's slow him down a bit. Oh, he's taking a beating. My Nord HUSCALS know that this victory is a good one, and they know that they can't be beaten even in this the odds are against them, especially in this case. They still weren't able to be beaten. There is just too much strength and power behind these guys. They seem to be pretty much the best units you can actually go for in terms of getting some infantry in Mount & Blade Warband. They look absolutely awesome. But what's next? Who do you think is going to win the next battle? We'll find next time when we choose some different types of troops to pit up against the lords and kings of Calradia. But until then, I will see you in the next one.